Here live in front of Gillette Stadium. I'm joined by my co-hosts Derek and Mackin.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk fantasy football today. Mackin, what's your opinion on who's gonna play well and who's gonna be a bust this season?
I'm going to start off with a little sleeper pick right here. I think that Scotty Washington, Patriots' fourth option tight end, is going to have a huge season this year. You know, as a new signing for the Patriots, I think he's going to get more game time to see what he's made of, and I think he's going to be a good target for Mac Jones on those short passes that the Patriots so like.
What's your opinion,
You
Derek?
don't need to turn the mic like that.
I think that the obvious first choice is Justin Jefferson. With his connection with Kirk Cousins, they are a dynamic duo, and he will be able to get you a good amount of points every week.
Do you think that Kirk Cousins' age and talent will have an effect on Justin Jefferson?
It did not seem to have an effect on him last year, as they still sprung out for a very impressive record last year.
We've seen stuff happen though where quarterbacks can definitely hold back their wide receivers. DJ Moore last year with the Panthers had a career worst year after having to try to receive from Baker Mayfield. It didn't work out very well. So I think Kirk Cousins, if he has a drastic fall off, could definitely hurt Justin Jefferson's production this year.
Move on to busts.
Yeah.
All right. My pick for bust is going to be Dak Prescott. The Cowboys are going to be absolutely atrocious this year. And he threw like 16 interceptions last year, which is just going to drag your fantasy rating way down. In addition, he only has really two good options for the pass, which is Tony Pollard and CeeDee Lamb. I don't even know if Jason Witten's still alive. He's still that old. But
Yeah, I think he's alive. Yeah, he didn't die.
all right. Either way, he's like 38, so I don't think he's going to be that good of an option. But yeah, I don't think Dak Prescott will be able to give you that many fantasy points.
Speaking about not alive, my bust this year is Tua Tagovailoa. I think Tua might last about 5 games this season before dying. So, Derek, what's your pick?
I'm gonna say bust is gonna be DK Metcalf with the Seattle Seahawks, as I just
too
think
much candy.
I just think that he will not be able to do anything with Geno Smith as his quarterback because he is too young. He doesn't know how to do. He doesn't really know how to throw a good ball. So DK Metcalf will be a bust.
It looks like we have some questions from the audience. You all the way in the back.
Ben Dover.
Can't hear you.
Ben Dover
What did you
from
say?
Zimbabwe.
Stand up, we can't hear you.
I disagree with the fact that DK Metcalf will be a bust this year. I mean, last season he put up really impressive numbers, even though he had Geno for the Seahawks, even though he had Geno Smith as his quarterback. That is just a really hot take right there. I disagree with that opinion.
And that's why you're in the audience and not up here. All right, next question.
Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah, you told him.
Next question.
We
Anybody?
lost a viewer.
Does anybody have a question in the audience? You and the Red Sox hat.
Who do you think, first of all, my name's Nick, I'm from Boston. Who do you think the best quarterback will be this year in fantasy football?
I think Patrick Mahomes is the obvious answer, but I think I like Lamar Jackson this season, adding OBJ to the team. Even though he's washed, I think that's definitely a better target than he's had in the past few years. Definitely gonna help with that.
I would say that it's gonna be Jalen Hurts or Josh Allen because Josh Allen already had a very impressive year last year. They only lost because of the stupid overtime rule in football. But yeah, so go with one of those two, and I think you have a pretty safe option.
All right, you in the front.
Hey, I'm Sully from Charlestown. What's your favorite thing to get from Dunkin'?
Frozen hot chocolate.
I like to get a wake up wrap and tater tots, maybe a glazed chocolate
I just
donut.
like to get a large regular.
No one likes the Bills.
No,
Boston.
Oh, yeah, Bill's
Yes.
Bill's
Carlos
answer.
from
It's like a
Trinidad and
double whammy.
Tobago. Who do you think is going to be the sleeper team this
Sleeper team, Carolina Panthers. We're making the Super Bowl. We're winning it all. Bryce Young.
Absolutely not. I think if Kyler Murray stops playing Xbox instead of going to practice, I think the Cardinals might make a run this year.
Thank you so much, guys. My name is Jake. I'm from Philadelphia. Very excited to be
Boo.
here
Pittsburgh's better.
today. Yeah, I've heard it before. Anyway, so my question is, talking about fantasy, you've talked about some of the top fantasy quarterbacks. Personally, I think Geno Smith is going to be the top fantasy quarterback. That's not important. My question is who do you think is going to be the top performing kicker this year for fantasy?
I think-
really want to win.
I think it's gonna be Dicker the kicker. I mean, one of the best kickers in the league right now. Phenomenal season last year, and I just see him putting it right between the uprights.
All right, I think Young Hoku for the Indianapolis Colts will have a huge role in their
Are these
offense.
real people?
Yes. He went like 250th in my draft last year and averaged like 2 points a game.
You never heard of Jim
Okay.
Dicker?
That's nothing.
All right, I think we're gonna wrap this up. The audience is leaving.
It was a good
Oh,
show.
you in the back! You in the back! We
got
have one more!
We got
One more!
We gotta wrap
I'm
up.
Josh from Mongolia, and I heard that the NFL is considering relocating to China. Do you think that's like realistic or not?
No.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be a great move. There a lot of child labor.
Okay. Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
All right, we're done.
Yeah.